as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Max Christie. Daniel Gafford is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Flag. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Kings, outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And both free throws good for Giannis. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Here's Levine. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And the misconnection there, fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Westbrook. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ball no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Westbrook. Now Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, DeRozan is a big-time scorer. Off the dribble, off the catch, he can do it all.
Murray against Antetokounmpo. There's Ball with the three. Here's Gafford. Another shot. He lays it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Levine. Westbrook passes to DeRozan. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Murray. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Basket counts. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Westbrook passes to Sabonis. Murray outside. To the inside. Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
The first one falls.
Look, I got to say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And the real star, Stan, of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of the class in steals this past month. 4th, Cooper Flag.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
I think a lot of people were surprised by that result because on paper, you didn't think that that game would be that competitive.
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make that.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here to see some of the numbers for Domantas Sabonis. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. And here are the Mavericks now. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Levine. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Christie. Giannis has got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sacramento moving it around. Here's Levine. Oh, the power on that through down.
Wow. Okay, Zach Levine. Another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. The Mavericks leading. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shoots the 3. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. He's got 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Levine finds DeRozan. To the paint. It's deflected. Gafford with the steal. Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gafford is screen on Levine. Here's Christie. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Levine. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Detroit. Outside for Murray. Back to Levine. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gafford sets the pick for Christie. Shot's good by Gafford. Gafford's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
The Kings trail by 7. Outside DeRozan. Back to Levine. DeRozan on the wing. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Well, this is what makes DeRozan so tough. He can slash and he can shoot the ball.
Now, here's Ball. The three-pointer, no good. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Schroeder's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Sacramento has possession. Trailing by 5. Murray, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Stolen by Levine. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you.
All right, Hallie, thanks a lot. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Adams, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Marshall comes in for Flag. And it's Williams in for Ball. Free throw good, Levine. The 2-time dunk champion, Zach Levine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
Here's Washington. Off target at the rim.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Monk kicks to Achua. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Washington with it. No scoring in this one. Here comes with the double team. Adams dishes to Williams. three, Marshall. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Levine. Stolen by Washington. So the wing on the left. Here's Marshall. Dallas again missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Down low. Kick out to Levine. Monk looking around. That ties it up.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Adams with the screen on Schroeder. Williams passes to Adams. Misses from close range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Achua inside. He's covered by Washington. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Marshall. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Levine wide open. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Washington with the screen on Levine. Back to Marshall. Jacks up a three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
The Kings trail by 5.
First personal foul.
We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level. But Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
That's good from Schroeder.
Well, whether starting or coming off the bench, Dennis Schroeder plays his role well and can be a source of instant offense at times.
Dallas making a switch here. Green's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Christie the pass to Green. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento. Outside, Green. Pass to Washington. Back to Green. Now Williams. Bucket is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Kings trail by 5. Schroeder kicks to Achua. Levine passes to Achua. Now Monk. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Mavericks leading by 5. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Inside. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Washington with this screen on Schroeder. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Levine for three. No good on that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Dallas. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent. Doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. 6-point game. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Malik Monk out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Keegan Murray. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Eubanks in at the power forward. That's the five to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Flag off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. At the top of the key, Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Ball. Here's Gafford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Gafford's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Murray outside. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
And some changes here for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Eubanks. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Flag. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And if you're going to foul Flag, you really got to hit him, or else he's capable of fighting through that contact and finishing.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Just one.
One shot.
When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 5. And Ball comes to help. Offensive rebound. That one falls. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, this is what Sabonis excels at, cleaning up the garbage on the offensive glass.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Sabonis defending. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Green. Ball against Westbrook. Here's Gafford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's now 10 points for Daniel Gafford. The Kings trail by 11. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Green against DeRozan. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cooper Flag. And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, you know, we hear a lot about the triple-doubles and the versatile skill set of Sabonis, but I still think his effort is his greatest asset.
Now, here's Adams. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's DeRozan, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 7 points for DeMar DeRozan. Murray against Giannis. Down low, inside, Giannis drops it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
He's checked in for Keegan Murray. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Monk with the bounce pass. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside, Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Second, the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
The Kings trail by 10. Now DeRozan. He's got 7. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's Flag. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wags got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Achua. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
They get it again. Monk outside. DeRozan in the corner. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back over to you, Kevin.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Now, Sabonis. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Ball. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Giannis.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Pass to Achua. To end the drought. And the rejection by Gafford. Ball with it. Now guarded by Monk. Ball with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Kings making a change here. Levine's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Christie's checked in. Levine for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Antetokounmpo finds Christie. Comes up empty down low. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 16. Sabonis against Gafford. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Out to DeRozan. And they get it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Kings. DeRozan passes to Achua. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Achua's got his first basket.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And a wide open look for Flag. The quick look, no good that time. The Kings trail by 14. Levine deciding where to go with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Kings making a switch here. Pass to Achua. The shot will not fall. Good D by Giannis.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He gets that one. Here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Schroeder outside. Now here's Levine. Left side Westbrook. Clock at 6. Pass to Achua. Here's Levine. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Keegan Murray comes in for Levine. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Adams, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Antetokounmpo. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Flag. And it's Williams in for Ball. And so here is Dallas. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Green kicks to Marshall. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Marshall's got 5.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Nobody near Schroeder. And they'll get another chance. Outside Westbrook. Floats it up for Murray. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Here's Christie. And he jams it with authority.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Westbrook. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Green dishes to Adams. Williams against Westbrook. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray, the pass to Westbrook.
Dallas foul. Williams. Second personal foul.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Adams defending. Clock at 4. Wide open look here for Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game. Dallas leading by 16. Pass to Christie. Adams outside. Marshall deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Christie. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first half. Here's Schroeder. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Murray. And it's Green missing. The Kings trail by 14. Schroeder outside. Pass to Eubanks. Now Westbrook, defended by Christie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You got to give Westbrook credit. He's looking to get fouled.
The Kings have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
No good on that one.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Green. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And this kind of free throw shooting just leaves a coach shaking his head. I mean, they have been awful from the line this quarter.
Here's Marshall. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Christie against Westbrook. Over Christie. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Washington. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Marshall. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage
One
is.
shot.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. The free throw off for Marshall. Here's Adams. That one's not going to go. Murray with the defensive effort. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Monk, no one around him. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dallas leading by 13. Pass to Christie. Washington with a screen on Monk. Christie kicks to Washington. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Dallas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double, and he didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Mavericks.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well,